Thank you to Faith Cho for creating that opening and giving us all a glimpse of what life is like now in MHS. Good morning, Mundelein High School. I'm Aaron A.
And I'm Claudia Wilcox, coming to you from the Advanced Media Class TV studio. Welcome to the first and final edition of the Friday Focus for the spring of 2021.
Getting a full crew in the studio this term has been very rough, but we want to make sure it happened before the year ended, so I really hope you enjoy this broadcast.
Freshmen, just so you know, this is something we do every Friday at MHS, so hopefully next year you'll get to see more of them.
Congratulations to the Mundelein High School's robotics team. Because of their performances at the state championships, they've been invited to compete in the VEX Robotics World Championship. This is a historical first for the MHS robotics program. Congratulations to all on Team 49, also known as Team Megamind.
With teenagers now being approved for COVID vaccinations, Mundelein High School will host COVID-19 vaccinations for anyone 12 years of age and older on Thursday, May 27th from 3 to 9 p.m. The second dose of the Pfizer vaccination will be held at the same place and times on Thursday, June 17th. If you are interested, all students and parents have received an email with more details and a link to reserve your appointment.
Well, with COVID affecting the way we all live and do things, this year has certainly been unusual to say the least. With some students returning to school for hybrid instruction, Jackson Sheltiel and Kyle Applehans put this piece together asking some of those teachers and students why it's so good to be back in the halls of MHS.
Ever since being back at Mundelein High School, we decided to interview some students and teachers to see how it feels to be back.
Let's take a look. Teaching from home was a huge struggle.
I think it's great being back. I personally enjoy it. It's good to see a lot of the kids back. It's good to see the athletes back in the building.
I was at home, I'd get distracted by my phone or my dogs or whatever. So it's been great to be back and see everybody and just have less distractions going on.
It just makes a huge difference to me to be back in the classroom with students, having conversations and being ourselves again.
Now that I'm back at school, socializing, hanging with my friends, it's a lot easier to be motivated and be able to do better on my schoolwork.
I think kids are going to have a lot more success when they're inside the building.
It's really nice to actually interact with people again after, pretty much an entire year of being completely alone in my room. It's really nice to have that interaction with people.
It's definitely better than being, completely remote.
Thank you, Jackson, for that video. Attention all sophomores, juniors, and seniors. Because of the rapid closure of schools last year due to COVID-19, many of you did not get the chance to collect personal items left in your lockers at MHS. Next Monday, May 17th, and Tuesday, May 18th, students will have access to last year's locker to clean out and retrieve all of those things in your wellness, choir, or band classes. Remote students, you can come today between 12:45 and 3:30 if you have things to retrieve. Hopefully, you don't have a sandwich waiting for you in your locker from last year.
Attention seniors, your last full day of attendance is coming, Wednesday, May 19th. On Thursday, May 20th, park in the stadium lot and walk into the North Gym to pick up your cap and gown, wristbands, and the senior edition of the newspaper. Also, if you still have any school property such as textbooks, classroom equipment, or athletic equipment, bring it with you as well. This also includes all Chromebooks and chargers, which also must be returned on this day. See the website for more information.
Despite of COVID, many clubs and sports have still been able to run this year. They've worked very hard, but we got to cover one story. Aaron had a chance to put together a video of our own boys water polo team.
With a 12-2 winning streak, the MHS boys water polo team has found that even a pandemic isn't enough to stop its dominance in the pool. How have they been able to do this? Let's take a look.
So coronavirus has affected us, obviously, as it has with all teams. We've lost a lot of training time. We haven't been able to put in as much work as we normally would be able to, but we've realized that we have to make the most out of the time we have, and having everyone gone through the same thing, and we've learned from it. So in a way, it's actually made us better.
With COVID, a lot of teams didn't get to play last year, so we have a lot of newer guys on the team this year. And since we have such good chemistry, we've been able to compete at a really high level this year.
Everyone has to step up for us to do well, so I think we're doing a really good job with that. We've had to learn to every one of us matters, and we all have a role in the team.
I feel like the pandemic's affected a lot of sports, but we're really lucky to have a normal season.
That was a really fun piece to put together. Congratulations to boys water polo team who are currently 17-3. Sports is not the only MHS activity that wouldn't be sidelined by COVID, though. This weekend, the MHS Theater opens with their new spring musical, Working. Working is a musical that paints a portrait of the men and women who the world so often takes for granted. The school teacher, the phone operator, the waitress, the mill worker, the mason, and the housewife are just a few. The show will be available for streaming on May 13th, 14th, and 15th at 7 p.m. Tickets are $10 for adults and $5 for students. For more information, go to mundeleyntheater.org.
Well, that's all for today. If you're going to prom tonight, have fun and make sure you enjoy the weather.
Have a great weekend, everyone, and congratulations to the class of 2021.